Hey everybody, how are we doing today? I gotta tell you, it's a Sunday, and this is as casual as I've ever dressed for any of these videos that I've ever done. And it's kind of a rainy day out today, thunderstorms and all that good stuff. And so I figured that I was gonna jump on here today and give you the top 10 things to do in Vail for summer 2022. My name is Jeffrey Clunan, and I work with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Colorado Properties. And what I'd really love for you guys to start by doing is subscribing right down below, because I got to tell you, I got a lot of good information and good content that comes across. But this one's going to be good because we're going to talk about Vail. We're going to talk about coming into town and then deciding what you and your spouse or loved ones or family are going to do when you're here, okay? So let's jump right in. I'm going to give you 10 of them today, okay? So number one, rent a mountain bike. So come into town either with your mountain bike or rent a mountain bike and do a lift ticket either at Vail or Beaver Creek. So you can go ahead and jump on the lift and you go all the way to the top, and there are all these fantastic, amazing trails. And you can come down these single tracks and there's lots of little whoop-de-doos and it's super duper duper fun. And you don't have to be a crazy, out of control mountain biker to experience going downhill on a mountain bike. Besides these trails, if you guys just want to have a cool casual ride down, there are all these service roads that you just go up to the top, jump on your bike, and take in the sights as you're just going down the windy road all the way back down to the bottom. So whether you want to put on a full face helmet and charge like super duper steep stuff and drops and jumps, or if you want to just do something really casual and cruise down on a nice dirt road, I got to tell you, a very, very beginner can navigate the road back down to the base area in both Vail and Beaver Creek. So that's number one, doing a really cool mountain bike adventure from the lifts that take you up the mountain. Number two, zip line adventures. Okay, we have a really cool setup just over in Wolcott. It's not too far away at all. It's about 20 minutes from Vail and Beaver Creek. And you can go to zipadventures.com, right? And you can sign up there, or you can give them a call and make a reservation. And it is super cool if you are okay with heights. Me, myself, I like to not like go cruising across gorges necessarily, but I got to tell you, everybody loves it. The kids adore it. And it goes back and forth and back and forth all the way down this awesome, awesome set of different zip lines. And that is a super fun activity to do with your family or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. So that's number two. Number three is going to be hiking. All right, there are some amazing hikes in this valley. I'm going to give you two, one in Vail and one in Beaver Creek. The one in Vail is the Booth Falls hike. Now the Booth Falls hike is about 4 miles round trip, right? You gain about 1,300 feet of elevation. So you definitely want to bring your sunscreen. You definitely want to bring a good amount of water. But it's a beautiful hike. The falls are amazing, and I totally recommend that hike. And it is in the East Vail area. And there's a big parking area. You can't miss it because there'll be lots and lots of cars that are going to be going up because it's well traveled. Now, if you are talking about Beaver Creek, the one hike that I think is super cool is the Beaver Lake hike. So the Beaver Lake hike, though, is not for the faint of heart. It is not a beginner trail. So I do not recommend your 5-year-old trying to take this trek. It's about 6.3 miles round trip, and it does get pretty steep in a couple of sections. But once you get to the top, boy, oh boy, it is so beautiful. The lake is gorgeous. You can navigate your way around the lake as well. And I totally recommend that one. So there's number 4, the hikes, right? Now, moving on to number 5, we have great horseback riding in this valley. And the two outfits that I really like in our valley are Bearcat Stables. And Bearcat Stables are right in the Cordillera community. So you're going to make a left on Squaw Creek Road off of Highway 6. And you head up that way, and right on the right-hand side, past the Equestrian Center, is Bearcat Stables, and they have wonderful rides. And you can do everything from short ones to real big long ones. So depending on your level of expertise with horseback riding, you can choose one that fits your lifestyle. Now, there's also Four Eagle Ranch, and Four Eagle Ranch also has really great horseback riding. They also have hay rides that you can go with the kids, and they have a lot of cool other things to do at Four Eagle Ranch for you to explore with you and your family or you and your significant other. Okay, so that's number 5. That's number 5. Now, number 6, I always got to bring this one in because golf is such a huge thing here in our Vail Valley. And there are lots and lots of public golf courses. There is the Vail Golf Course, which is right along I-70, and it's a great, challenging, long golf course, and you could have a great time golfing that one. There's the Eagle Vail Golf Course, which is between Vail and Beaver Creek, and really great. You cannot walk this course because it does do some really big undulations there, so you're definitely going to want to take a cart for that one. There is the Eagle Ranch Golf Club, which is out in Eagle, and that is a really good one too. Beautiful. It winds through the Eagle Ranch community. There's some gorgeous homes out there to take a look at as well, and the views are spectacular as you golf that very good and challenging golf course. Now, there's also the Gypsum Creek Golf Course, and that's just west of Eagle in the town of Gypsum. And that one is also a really fun course. They got a great restaurant and a fantastic deck as well to take in a cocktail after your golf game. Really nice. I love that one. Now, if you are staying at a signature property in Vail or Beaver Creek, you could also have access to the Red Sky Golf Club. Now, Red Sky Golf Club is gorgeous. The views are spectacular, and it's a super long course. There's a couple of courses, one that is members only, the others that are for guests, and if you get the opportunity to golf the Red Sky course, also fantastic. And then last but not least, there's Beaver Creek. The Beaver Creek Golf Course is very cool. The first couple of holes, though, a little challenging. I got to tell you, you got to place that ball perfectly, but all good fun. So that is number 6. Number 7. How about you feel like getting out of town, going a little exploring? There is a fantastic loop that I recommend, and that is the Independence Pass loop that then goes down into Aspen and through Glenwood Springs and back down into Vail or Beaver Creek. That is so pretty. And make sure you take lots of photos. At the top of Independence Pass, I don't care if it is 95 degrees in Vail. When you get to the top of Independence Pass, you're going to be like, ooh, it is chilly. So if you're out here in the fall, the trees, when they make their turn into those gold and beautiful yellows from all the aspens, that is one heck of a time to go on that great Independence loop. You start in Minturn, you go up through Leadville, out through Leadville, past Twin Lakes, which is gorgeous, up over Independence Pass, down into Aspen. You could stop there, have a little lunch if you wanted to, and then head back into Glenwood and back down I-70 back into Vail. That whole thing should take you about 3 hours without stopping. But you know, if you're going to stop for lunch and stuff, it is going to take you a little longer. But man, oh man, super duper cool. How about back in Vail? Number 8 is going to be the Vail Adventure Ridge. Now, Adventure Ridge is at the top of the Lion's Head Gondola. And there is everything from ropes courses to summertime tubing to cool little adventure stations where you can go around with your family and find out about the different type of wildlife and nature and trees and animals and everything that are up in our national forest. There's also the Alpine Coaster. Now, man, oh man, that is a fun, crazy, cool roller coaster. One of the things though, one, it's pricey. Okay, so once you get past the price thing, you're gonna have a great time. Also, it can get very busy. So if you are going to go up and do the Adventure Ridge thing, I recommend going early and leaving early. So kind of make it your first stop. You eat breakfast, get the crew together, and up you go. And you can do all that fun stuff early in the morning before it gets totally crazy. So that's a really good one. Now look, we get about 300 days of sunshine, but every once in a while, like the one today that we're having, because it is kind of a thunderstormy day out there, you got to have some rainy day activities. So rainy day activities look like this. I love our movie theaters here in our town. We have the Edwards Riverwalk Theater, which is fantastic. They have a full bar for the adults and food and the whole bit to take into the theater with you. And you guys can just go and have a great afternoon checking out the most recent and latest films that are available. We also have the Eagle Ranch Theater as well, which is the Capitol Theater in Eagle Ranch. Just another option if you want to venture a little further away from the Vail area. Now there's also bowling. We got bowling in two locations. One is right smack dab in the middle of Vail Village, and it's called Bowl, B-O-L. Now, it is considered possibly the most expensive bowling alley in the United States of America, but it is super duper cool. So check it out. They have great food, great drinks. It's a cool, funky, trendy venue, and I totally recommend it. You can also go down though to Eagle and go to the Back Bowl. And the Back Bowl is also fantastic. Lots and lots of lanes, a big arcade for the kids to play in as well. And so I always recommend going down to the Back Bowl as well on a nice rainy day. Also, there is the Avon Rec Center, which I almost forgot to mention. Avon Rec Center is right kind of smack dab in the middle of Avon, which is very close to Beaver Creek and about 15 minutes, 10 minutes away from Vail. And they have a awesome gym there. They have a big, beautiful hot tub. They have a excellent introduction to swimming for the little people with just kind of a wade into a nice little 2.5-foot pool. They also have a lazy river. They have a big slide that rips out and get a good splash. They have a diving well as well. And they have lap swimming if you want to get after your fitness. So that is a cool little spot. And it's all very inexpensive. I want to say it's like 10 or 12 bucks for adults to get in and half the price for kids. So check that out as well. Now, number 10 is kind of a let's play it by ear, right? So playing it by ear, you can always have a really great time when you do things on a whim, right? One of our great resources in this valley is the Vail Daily. Now you can go to vaildaily.com or you can grab a Vail Daily newspaper each morning whenever you get up. They're all over the place. And there is a activities section in that newspaper, and it tells you every single solitary thing that's going on. Like today, for instance, at 9 o'clock this morning in Beaver Creek, there was free yoga outside. You just bring your mat, put it down, and do a cool yoga class. Tomorrow, there is going to be a free fitness class, also right here at the ice skating rink in Beaver Creek. So there's lots and lots of cool, fun things to do here in this valley. And that's without talking about all the retail and all the shopping that you can do, all the restaurants and bars and stuff that you can go to as well. So keep all that in mind. And if you like what you heard, subscribe. And if you subscribe, you can also contact me, and I can actually send you the list of all the 10 things I just mentioned with all the contact information, so you don't have to go fumbling through your phone trying to find it all. I can provide all that for you. So again, my name is Jeffrey Clunan. I work with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Colorado Properties. I try to keep everybody informed of everything that's going on here in this amazing valley, both real estate and all the casual stuff and all the exciting skiing and outdoor adventure stuff. So please subscribe to my channel, follow me around, and let me show you the best way to do our beautiful Vail Valley. Thanks so much for listening. Bye now.